Bitcoin app only. You wanna know the last information about the crypto world? Then smash the like button. It's time for crypto news, crypto to the max. And today we go to Bitcoin daily chart and we are so happy. Why? Because Bitcoin is going up. We broke this support line on Saturday, Sunday. That was not good, but yesterday we went crazy again and we broke this resistance line. Right now we are heading to 87,547, which is the previous high. If we break that in the next minutes, hours, is gonna be huge. That's why $90,000 is already in the yellow, because we are so close to it. Also, you see how this would coincide with this trending line we had from previous highs, and also this moving average, the yellow line. So very interesting point. 90,000, we're gonna have resistance now to beat in $87,000 and $90,000, then 91,400, which is the trend line, the most important one that we need to break if we want to believe that we are in a bull trend again. But I have some bad news which come from the futures, and if you go to CME, you can see that we have a gap. This is not good. It's in their $80,000, $84,000, and yeah, those gaps usually get filled. So maybe now we're going to crash. That would be first scenario. We crash and we bounce back in this line that turn into support once broken resistance, and then up again maybe to this line into the $90,000 line, or maybe not. Maybe we keep on going higher, maybe to 90 as we saw previously here, and then we go all the way down and then up again. What do you think that is going to happen? A lot of things can happen. Also, I have this bullish scenario in the short term, which I believe that might be it, which is that we go crazy up till $95,000 on Tariffs Day, which is 2nd April. We are going to call that day not Independence Day, not Fool's Day, but Tariffs Day. We'll see about that. That will coincide with the agenda that we are following with Bitcoin in previous videos. Very, very interesting. We had some news about tariffs, which are that the White House scaled back April 2 tariff plan, focusing on target reciprocal taxes. This is insanely bullish for Bitcoin. Why is that? Why is that the case? Well, you can see that Donald Trump is a trader, and he was saying that he's gonna put tariffs on everything. Now, well, he's negotiating with all those countries, as we know, and he's changing his mind, and he's just gonna have some reciprocal tariffs here and there. This is huge for the markets because they find some stability, some certainty, and that's of course good for investments. So maybe we are not following this red scenario that we were also considering in previous videos, where we consider also if we were doing the same as here in August 2024, and maybe you can see we're going up to the moving average, and maybe we're going to have this week this high, this local high on April 2nd, which is Tariffs Day, as we have here, then down and up. This is my crazy theory. This is what I believe that might happen now, going up till 95,000, not the 100 that I have here, but maybe 95, then down again, and this down again can go all the way to August the 15th. So again, remember that Bitcoin is for the long run. Bitcoin is not for speculation, in my opinion. Remember that you have a lot of information in previous videos. If you like what you are listening, remember to smash the like button, subscribe, use the bell for notifications, and watch previous videos where you have so many of this information. Like, for example, about this local bottom that we might be in, and how RSI is right now in a very, very interesting point. Also, we told you about the golden cross we're having on Bitcoin and how we can go up at minimum 140%. which would be amazing. Today I told you that you might think that we are doing similar structure like we did in March, but there's a huge difference according to CryptoQuant, which is that the stablecoin supply is rising. So why do we have stable coins around in the market? Because they are going to use them in order to buy some other crypto. That's what we believe might happen. So yeah, we'll see about it and why Bitcoin was going up as the stock market in United States was closed and as China and Japan are going down. Well, precisely because of that. Because Donald Trump said what he said about tariffs and you can't go to the market because it's closed. So I believe that's why, at some point this weekend, everything started to pump. We'll see today once United States open. And we have more news. Of course, we told you that on Friday we were going to have a roundtable from the SEC. And well, what did they say there? Not much. They all agree that Bitcoin is not a security because it's sufficiently decentralized, which is good. They said that we need a, regulatory work frame, and we are going to have it, but that was almost it. So disappointing. I tried to listen to the whole thing, but they are not doing a very good job because if you go to sec.gov, you can't find the video yet, just the teaser. So yeah, come on. If you are allegedly doing things better, if this thing was on Friday, today is Monday, and you can have the video uploaded from Friday to Monday, well, come on. I'm gonna talk with Elon Musk and you are all gonna be fired. Of course, we need efficiency right now, not bureaucracy. The White House is hinting at buying Bitcoin with gold reserves. This is the second narrative we have out there, and also one reason why Bitcoin price, in my opinion, is going up. The idea from Max Keiser is that Russia and China will buy the gold and add it to the gold-based stablecoin reserves that will all compete the USD on world markets. Russia and China are also staking Bitcoin. The only loser is the USD, according to Max Keiser here. And also with this gold rush, with this gold mania, now we know that International Monetary Fund added Bitcoin reserves. So they say that Bitcoin now is gold 2.0, that is digital gold, and now they are having it. Are they buying it? Is this for real? If that's the case, such an hypocrisy. Because, of course, they are not allowing El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, buying more at some point, and now they are buying it and saying it's gold 2.0, then why can't El Salvador buy it? Yeah, because they want to buy it all, probably so. And it was fun to read today from Nayib Bukele with this emoji. I love that one. Just talking about 2022 when El Salvador bought 80 Bitcoin at $19,000 each. Bitcoin is the future, said Nayib Bukele. And I think he was right, and it was a good idea. Michael Saylor knows it. He posted again the Saylor Bitcoin tracker again. That means usually that he's going to buy more Bitcoin. As Metaplanet did, they keep on buying $12 million more worth of Bitcoin. Ray Dalio knows it, founder of the world's biggest hedge fund firm, Bridgewater Associates. He says he owns Bitcoin and recommends holding 10 to 15% in Bitcoin and gold as hedge against inflation and interest rates. BlackRock knows it. They bought 6,450 Bitcoin this week, worth $541 million. This is massive. And did you know that this week just 3,550 Bitcoin were mined? They came into the market where Fidelity alone, the ETFs, those bought a lot. As a whole, they bought 8,775. So you can see we are going to have a liquidity crisis because there's more demand than the offer we have out there. Bitwas CEO knows it. He claims that Bitcoin will cross $1 million by 2029. I love that. And people in United Arab Emirates know it. They are committing to 10-year investment, $1.4 trillion in US after Trump meeting. Remember, it's not just investing in Donald Trump, who loves crypto, but also we are buying here crypto as well. Even Peter Schiff want to change gears and want to talk good about Bitcoin. Now in his second 62nd birthday, he's asking for Bitcoin. So sad. Someone criticizing so much and now just begging for some Bitcoin. But if you're going to give that Bitcoin to Peter Schiff, who doesn't deserve it, give it to me. So I'm going to beg too, just like Peter Schiff is doing. Here you have the addresses where you can send us Bitcoin and Ethereum. And right now, as I'm living in Dubai and I have my residency here, I can have donations without being worried about Europe's government and MiCA. So again, if you want to do it, well, send me some love. Right now, this guy, Peter Schiff, got $506 worth of Bitcoin. I can't believe it. What about the market? Trump is going up. MNT is going up too. And why is that? Well, because of Donald Trump, of course. Trump just bought $3.54 million of MNT. And yeah, that's worth $3 million. 3.54 was the amount of MNT. And that's why it went up. The same as official Trump, the token, went up. Why? Because Donald Trump himself, he, would sell it on media. And that's why he posted this and price went up. Of course, you can follow all this crazy stuff with Dex Tools, link in the description below. You can see, you can order it for volume. We have huge volume for Trump. It's going up 8.44% right now. And maybe at some point, I'm going to make money with it. Trump saying that it's the best of all. So if it's the best of all, it has to be at the best price. Come on, Trump, you can do it. Also, Ethereum, now so close to 2,100. We are above the $2,000 line, which is good. We'll see about it when we know that Fidelity filed for a US Treasury fund on chain on Ethereum with the SEC. Expected the product to go live on May the 13th. Huge for Ethereum also that BlackRock is saying that ETFs are underperforming due to not staking. But SEC approval is likely since their pro-crypto stance. Ethereum is ready to pump. So now another narrative you need to understand. Whenever they say that we have an Ethereum ETF which is approved for staking, that's going to be a pump in the price, I believe. So who knows? Not financial advice, as you know. Trump is buying also Ethereum and 50% of his portfolio, World Liberty Finance, is on Ethereum. So yeah, I still believe Ethereum is incredibly undervalued because of all this. Maybe you want to buy some? Well, use then Bitpanda, the best exchange in Europe. You have the link in the description below. You can buy there all the assets that you want. And it's really simple, very, very easy onboarding. I would recommend you to just buy a little amount every week, $15, $50, just the amount that you can afford to lose, because maybe you don't lose it and in the future you're so happy with this investment. Thank you to our partners in Bitpanda and thank you to our partners on coin tracking. And remember that we are now promoting not just the single account. You have a 10% discount automatically using the link in the description below, but also the corporate, where you have a very nice deal. If you're a company, you need 3 accounts, you need maybe more, 4 or 5, then you have the best deal. And as you are watching this video, you have also a 10% discount besides this very discount that you have already. So mention my name on the phone call you have with them or while you are ordering it, and you'll have this 10% discount. With the individual account, the 10% discount is automatically once you need a payment version if you use the link in the description below. And if you want to make some money with us, come to the pool of Cardano, where we are again in a row. We are validating like crazy, and we want to be 500. Come on, we are 459. Tell me that you came, foundontheright@gmail.com, and I will say in the show. How do I do it? Go to foundontheright.com. You have there the section about Cardano's pool and a dedicated video I'm telling you there how to do this with your oil. There's other options, but this is a very easy one. And why I'm bullish today on Cardano? Because they have Hydra, and Hydra can scale Cardano ADA to 50 billion transactions per day, surpassing Visa. I asked Grok, and they told me that they had this tournament in Las Vegas, Doom's tournament, the video game, and that's why they have this really nice proof that they can deal with so many transactions. Well, it means that it's huge. The capacity they have is even bigger than Visa. So good for Cardano and good for Trezor. Maybe you want a cold wallet. Well, maybe Trezor is the one you need. Now you can stake not just Ethereum, as we told you before, but also Solana. So if you want to buy one of these cold wallets and start investing and staking Solana, go to CryptoSafety, foundontheright.com, and there you have the links for the Trezor. Also, you have the link directly in the comments below. That's a wrap for today. We'll see what happens with the Bitcoin price, but remember that no matter what, we can be happy with very little money. Like these cats are, just with some boxes, they created this cat's castle, and they are having so much fun, and we can have fun just by watching it. So again, be enjoying the simple things on life and keep on learning about AI with our other channel, Rodrigo Arnedo, Inteligencia Artificial, and of course about Bitcoin, financial freedom, and so many other things here on Rodrigo Arnedo, Noticias Bitcoin, Crypto News, Fun on the Ride, Health, Money, Love, Power in Peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!